the Podical Sons.
Welcome back to the best no judgment zone in the world, because neither one of us don't have a law degrees. I'm Marvelous.
And I'm not your average Joseph.
And we are the Podical Sons. Let's start this show. How you feeling today, Smooth?
I'm feeling good, man. It's been a very progressive day. Another day in the books where we've taken care of some chapters in our podcast lives, and we're moving forward on to bigger and better things. We're not at the dojo, and we're not at the Podical Sons' usual recording spot. You know, we're
okay. You don't gotta snitch out to the whole world.
Well,
where we
I was
at,
about
nigga.
to snitch. I'm about to say we tucked away somewhere
like
different.
To snitch and tell the whole world where I'm at. You know, they try to come from my neck, whatever.
As long as they
I come from a family full of pit bull necks, so you know
they come for you and they leave my neck alone.
Me.
Leave my neck alone. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, so you want to gauge them and throw them my way, piece of shit. Look at you, man.
I toss you out like the meat. You know, you toss the meat out, and then the lion just jump the meat while I kind of sneak off in the background.
What happens when you have a Podical Sons show when after they don't come from my neck? You be like, welcome to Podical Sons, this is the last episode. I'm by myself. Or you gonna find a replacement? You gonna call up Ben? That's what you gonna do?
I might call up Ben. Ben been holding his own, man, and Ben got a space on the.
So that's what your fucking plan is.
Ben,
I'm watching you.
I'm watching you. I'm just saying. Ben already know the format. I ain't got to teach him nothing new.
Got you. All right, man. Well, today we have a lovely guest on our show today. She's a lovely lady who has her podcast of her own. And she's going to do an introduction all on herself and stuff, or tell her people and stuff all about you, because she's represent She Wants a Gentleman, S.W.A.G. So if your swag was secretly wild, what was it? Secretly while away gay? No, that's not it. If your thing is swag like the clothing, that's not it. That's the wrong type of thing and stuff, whatever.
You know, and when she first approached me, and you know, she said she's starting up herself a podcast and so forth like that. I said, yo, that's dope. Mm-hmm. And she said it was swag, and I'm saying to myself, yo, can you really own that word swag? Because everybody uses swag in this, you know what I mean? Swag this, swag that. But when she told me what the swag actually stood for, I was like,
fire.
Yeah, I was like, okay, I see that. I see that working.
Yeah, because when you told me and stuff, and I was like, swag. I was like, she wants a gentleman. Like, oh. I'm like, oh.
That had no idea. That didn't come to no parts of your mind, right?
None whatsoever.
And that was the same effect with me. And I was like, okay, well then I see it.
Tell the world about yourself.
Well, yes, I do.
Tell them your name. Tell them how they, you know.
Houston Blue. You can find me on Instagram under She Wants a Gentleman podcast. And where else? I'm not on Facebook. I'm getting there.
Okay.
And I'll be on SoundCloud.
That's what's up.
All right. So you and when she says SoundCloud, that will be her starting home. But I mean, just like
I got the Spotify, but I'm not hooked up.
You got the Spotify, you're not hooked up.
No.
But I mean, it's a simple
progress. It's slow process. It's just a little few chiming bells.
Simply
click.
What here? Check here, check there, and you're everywhere. So that's a starting platform for you is SoundCloud. So you can go ahead and you know, get yourself geared up for that. Follow her on SoundCloud, and then put the bell there, so when episode number 1 numero uno does drop, you get the notification.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
All right.
So tell us, Miss Houston, what does she want in a gentleman?
She wants a whole lot.
Yeah, we here. You better.
What made you come up with that name?
Because I think we as women somehow we want a gentleman and end up with not quite the gentleman, or not quite what we wanted, but we settle.
Right.
And I'm talking about not settling and actually going after the gentleman, and kind of eliminating fuckboys.
Fuckboys are kind of hard to beat. They're kind of hard to beat. You know, if you look at the ratio now, the ratio is kind of a beast out here. Fuckboys are.
No, if we can keep it closed and hang on and hang out and wait for the gentleman, I think that's pretty good.
Okay, so you're not eliminating the fuckboy entirely because you can
No,
still,
because you
can
might
still hang
dabble
out.
in the water and think like this is a gentleman, and then it's
Yeah.
like he's a fuckboy.
He's a fuckboy. Okay.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
So tell me, man, how do you like your men? Like the men look and what type? Is there a specific type? Because when I had a convo with like some older women and stuff in my family, I was told that there's 5 types of men. You have your Prince Charming type, your bad boy type.
For sure.
You got the type that just looks cute. You got your shy guy type, and then you got your guy and stuff that just like to be the intellectual. So what type of man do you like?
And do any of these factor into the gentleman?
Yeah, the intellectual. He's got to know how to talk sex to my brain without the body.
Oh, so he's fucking your ear and your mind.
Yeah. All of that. And as far as looks, he can't be smaller than me. Period.
Can't be smaller than you.
No.
Can't be no
it
pup stick.
won't work. It won't work. I'll feel too bossy.
He can't be part of the mighty midget
So
mafia.
there's a height requirement for the ride. There's a height requirement for the
You gotta
ride.
be this tall to ride
just
this
like-
ride.
To ride the Houston Blue.
I look at like if he's shorter than me, I'm 5'7". If he's 5'5", when it gets to an argument and he's yelling, I'd be like, "Yo, sit down, sit down."
Your boss degree comes out.
Who are you talking to? You're the size of my son.
Yo, that's crucial.
But it's I don't know about women who do date short men and that are taller, how the ego thing works, but not for me.
It's funny because I think it was a few episodes back that I mentioned the Family Feud with the episode where the dude had his wife and she was taller than him, and Steve asked, "Yo,
How you get her?
how you get her?" And it was pretty much the fact that she wasn't interested because she said the same thing.
Yeah.
She doesn't date any guys who are shorter than her.
Yeah.
But the fact that he was so persistent, and then after a while, she was like, "All right, I'm gonna give it a chance," and then she gave it a chance, and then she found out, okay, well, I mean, if short was the only thing that was really holding me back from having a relationship with you, I can see this relationship blossoming into something much more than I would have probably expected. So maybe I can look away from that. Is that something that you think you can look past?
It?
Yeah, you think that's
If
something
I
you
have
can look
11 boxes and all 10 are checked off, and that's the only one, then maybe. But
You know what I thought she was gonna say? You know what I thought she was gonna say? I thought she was gonna say, if I had 11 boxes and he stood up on all 11 of them.
Yo, that would be a serious little joke right there. Yo,
no, I'd at least date him. I would at least date him.
to hear him out.
Yeah.
To hear him out.
Yeah.
So okay, out of your quote unquote 10 boxes, give us like an insight on like 3 of those boxes.
Height. Education. He has to be educated. Okay. And I mean,
so he needs higher than a high school diploma.
Higher than high school.
Okay.
Yeah, because lower than high school doesn't know how, like, real conversation. I don't find myself having real conversation with those people.
What if he was a street scholar like Nas?
Because Nas dropped out of high school.
Yeah, Nas dropped out of high school.
Yeah, but that would have been when I was in my 20s and stuff.
Oh, so you're not having that now?
Not now, no.
Gotcha. Okay, and what else? Give me one more box.
Thicker than me too. Like,
he has to have more body mass.
So you just don't want to. You just don't want to be able to throw him around.
You want to do it to feel like a protector.
No,
and stuff.
I don't want to be able to bunks him when I'm in the kitchen, passing him, and be like, "Oh my god, I just fell across the fridge." No.
You gotta be able to hold your own.
You're not trying to have a pup stick. That's what it is. No pup sticks.
Yeah, you don't want to be like Houston. We got a problem.
Lightweight means lightweight.
Like facts.
Yeah.
Facts.
Yeah.
So what about look wise, aesthetic wise and stuff for that? Is there any type of appeal and stuff for aesthetic looking stuff, whatever? You like him light skinned, you like him dark, you like him white, you like him Asian?
Yeah, okay, no white.
No white?
No,
okay.
No,
so Latino's fine?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
If he has all the other 10 boxes.
Oh, so if he's outside the black race, he has to have all those boxes kind of checked.
You gotta have the full 10.
Yo,
you can't get away with 8 or 9.
So even to our listeners that might be Asian, an Asian man might be trying to.
No, Asian, they don't have the height. They don't.
I know some tall Asians.
Yao Ming?
I know a tall Asian doing this stuff. But actually, we'll get to that. But want to ask the son's questions.
Tall Asians are still small Asians.
Oh,
It's only because you ain't see how she did her fingers.
Shots fired.
You ain't see how she did her fingers.
That thing's look like 2 inches right there, man. Okay.
I've talked to so Filipino.
Really?
Yeah.
I heard that too.
You heard that too?
I heard that. Yeah, I have a friend and stuff, whatever. She used to date a Filipino dude and stuff, whatever. And she's like, you know what? Because he had a good personality and good heart, she kind of just stayed for a bit.
Boys.
But she said if it was if she was to lock it in, like if he was to ever propose to her, she's like, she knows she'll give him bun left, right, and center. For the ones that don't know what bun is, she's gonna cheat on them.
She would give him bun, cheese, rice and peas, everything.
You would get the whole meal.
She might that sound like the meal deal. Get a factory.
You get it.
You might get the whole Easter bun factory. But yeah, so then when she said that and stuff, I was like, really? And when I seen dude and stuff, whatever, dude taller than me. He about.
And remember, they don't really mix their breed, right? So their breed is their breed.
Damn, that sucks.
Yeah.
That sucks.
So if you're like a black man now, right?
You get yourself a Filipino woman.
You scooped yourself a Filipino woman.
Fall back.
Now hold on. Is your black genes gonna dominate? Because let's say you have a son. I mean, you kind of
you gotta pull back, man. Look. If you about to release, you go close to the cervix, you make a boy. Okay. Pull back, you make a girl.
Okay.
If the father's black and he got, then maybe.
He might be saved.
There might be a chance.
Yeah.
And if the father's average and stuff, whatever, then the kids are screwed.
Hey,
R.I.P. to Lil Dick. Well, you'll be alive and well, but he ain't gonna do nothing with the Lil Dick. You better have a good personality with the Lil Dick.
Well, listen, I was about to say that. I mean, you had the one that mentioned the good personality, so you might still have a chance, but you're gonna get bun on Easter or before Easter or even after.
So what? Okay, so
out of season. Period.
So what? You like your dudes and stuff, whatever. I guess like black.
Yes.
And then what? Light skin, dark skin.
There's no shade.
There's no shade.
There's
no shade.
Any shade.
Just motherland black.
Because you fair skin and stuff, whatever, right?
Yeah,
and
I can balance that out. They can be as dark as they like. I'm already light.
And they can be light. They can be light as ever too.
Light.
You just give me a light skin dude.
Would you prefer lighter than you, or would you?
No. I know what's up with that. I got a light skinned son, whatever, right? I'm kind of look out for him and stuff in the future. I'm dark skinned, whatever, but I'm like, what's gonna happen to him? Like, yo, is he gonna have to jump ship? I don't know. So no light skin. Dark skins, that's where it's at.
For me.
Yeah, for you.
Personally.
For you. Yeah. You want the gentleman,
but
right?
I find lots of light skinned women prefer dark skinned men. I don't know what it is.
When it comes to black girls, most like I said, most light skinned girls like me.
My dad's light skin and all of his women have been chocolate. My mom's chocolate. His new wife is chocolate. The wife in between that was chocolate. So light skin has a thing for, and I think I do.
That's fact. So my father's light skin. My father's light skin.
I'm really starting to think this maybe because my wife is light skin. I consider myself a little bit.
There's a trend.
A little bit chocolate.
Yeah.
Maybe it might be something where we would just. I don't know if I could say balance the shades out, but I don't know.
I hear a lot of convos and stuff where a lot of chicks always say like light skinned dudes, they're conceited, right? Or they're full of themselves.
Yeah.
And I was like,
they look in the mirror more.
But I feel like you can have a dark skinned dude and stuff like that, whatever, right? Yeah. Look at Smooth a photo hole.
Yeah,
he take more photos. Like the way the body take photos, I always like, yo, he take photos like you light skinned, nigga. I'm like, you know what I'm saying? So it always throws me off and stuff at times with it. But then again, like you ask some dudes and stuff, whatever, that like I feel like it's more the content and the character of the person and stuff, whatever. But when it comes to specific black people, they tend to look for colorism, right? So I mean, if your preference and stuff is more that. Your preference and stuff is not prejudice, but you will give a light skinned dude a shot. Or you'll hear him out at least.
Yeah, for sure.
And what if he wows you? He hits 11 out of the boxes. 11 out of your 10 boxes.
11 is ding, ding, ding.
Then there's something pursued.
The next thing you know, whatever the podcast we call, she found a gentleman.
She found a light skinned gentleman.
She found Gotcha. Nah, I ain't mad at that. What's up?
Height is my number one.
Height is your number one.
Height is my number one.
Height is number one.
Yeah, I could bypass everything else, I think.
And he can be thick now. Can he be
Asian down there? No.
How can he?
There's no Asian down
Can he
there.
be a little bit can he be a little bit more robust on the heavier side, or when you say thick, he's still got to be within a particular shape?
Yeah, he can be thick, but I don't mean Pillsbury thick.
No Rick Ross, no Rose.
Yeah, no.
No, okay. No.
I'd be afraid of getting squished. Be like, girl, come, I'll just sit on you.
Fair enough.
No, because see, when it comes to the height requirement dance, whatever, I'm always curious and stuff, because I know a lot of people and stuff, whatever, like especially women. Women, they prefer a dude of like taller, I guess, around the same or taller and everything like that. Is it a protection type of thing or stuff? Is that like most women prefer a gentleman to be like a protector, provider? Do you feel safer with a taller dude like that? Because you don't feel safe with Rick Ross type. Because you feel like he might squish you, so you don't feel safe with him, right?
When I say he might squish me, it's in an argument. Like, instead of me arguing to shut me up, he'd sit on me. Whereas, like, with the short guy, I'd push him aside, right? So he'd have more power over me. So it's a power thing with the size.
Gotcha.
Got it.
So, okay, now, inches.
Oi.
Inches. Let's go there. We go in there.
Okay.
You're rocking with the dirt bag here.
Okay. Some small.
How big is big?
Bigger than Asian.
So what are you looking?
Asian has now become the standard of size.
Asian is a size in this bitch.
It's become the standard of size on the Podical Sons podcast.
Yo, Asian's a size. So okay.
No, listen. Like, with size, I have learned that it can be small, and they really know how to work their little small stuff.
Oh, so you believe in that? It's not the size of the gun; it's the effect of the bullet.
Right.
And the motion of the ocean?
Right.
I was about to say, it's not the waves in the ocean, it's the motion.
But there are sizes still that don't qualify for that even.
Cause I was about to say, I'm like,
so
what if
there is a qualifying
But
size.
I always tell some women something like, if it's not the size of the boat, it's the motion of the ocean. What if the ocean is a little too big? What if it's like throwing a hot dog in a hallway? Is that really his fault, or is it that her fault?
Chemistry? Like that down there? I don't know.
And you know, it's so funny because sometimes you all hear a woman that says she don't like it too big because now it's uncomfortable. She provides something. Yeah. She prefers something that's
oh my gosh,
a size where it works.
I saw one like this.
And it works for her.
Yo, that's
I saw one like this, and
that's
I ran.
That's a baby leg right there.
I ran. He's like, oh, girls don't run. I'm like, that's why you talk to those girls.
I'm about to say, he should work in Porno Valley with that shit, whatever. I heard big and fat is where it's at. Long and thin hurts when it goes in. So you're looking for so give me your range. Give me your range, because if like some dudes listening to stuff whatever, he don't know what's safe or not. Because I think most men's insecurities lie on the penis sides.
Yeah, no, I would agree with that.
Yeah, so give us a range. Let a guy let our male listeners know and stuff whatever. Do they fit enough for for her, not you, but if another woman wants a gentleman bigger than 2
to every woman?
No, just yours. Give me like an average.
Average is average. Whatever the average penis is.
Was
Asian
average
is
what,
below
5?
average.
Is 5? Average is 5.
So I would say maybe 6.5.
No,
would be considered average.
I remember way back when I watched Mansons and they said 5.2 is average men across the world.
5.2?
Yeah.
5.2 with a lot of girth.
With girth, so big and fat. Mm-hmm. So it has the little thickness and stuff, whatever on it, whatever.
Yeah.
Girth to move the earth.
Girth to move the... I am not mad at that. Shit.
Girth to move the earth.
Oh, it does a lot of shaking.
Oh, okay. Shit. Okay. Oh, shit. And then too big and stuff, whatever's in if he has like 9 inches in girth?
She just showed you her forearm.
Yeah, but the listeners don't know how big that is.
I'm saying.
Yeah, too big, I will not even try. Too big? No, not for me.
So you just give him like a handshake, be like, it's been swell, I think we should be friends. And just tap out.
Yeah, tap out, get dressed, and put my clothes on and see ya.
Vamonos.
Damn, but tips, hat tipping to the women out there who look at that and say, it might kill me, but I'm still gonna try.
Oh my God.
I'm still gonna try.
Yo,
that takes a special type of girl.
I have a female friend and stuff, whatever. She's like, she hooked up with a dude one time, whatever, right? She met him in a bookstore. She's picking up some magazines and shit like that, whatever. She said he seemed like a a nerdy type of dude, but he seemed kind of cute and handsome and stuff, whatever. They swap out numbers and everything. A few weeks later, like they went out a few times, and then she's like, it's go time. So while they're kissing and stuff, and my man, he stopped. Like he's giving this disclaimer. He's like, I should warn you, I'm a little blessed down there. And she's like, oh boy, all men claim that they're blessed. And everything like that. And she said, my man zipped down the pants, and she said, Caduce. It just dropped. Like, it was like a baby leg. So she's looking like, she didn't drink enough tonight for this shit. So she's like, she's gonna have to hit some weed. She's gonna call up her weed man. And she's like, you know what? The following day, she's like, I got work tomorrow. I got shit to do, but I'll take, come see me tomorrow night.
Yo, you know what's so funny about this shit?
Hold on, wait for it.
Okay, go ahead.
Baby girl
go ahead.
bought the weed.
Yeah.
Killed her body with the Henny.
Yeah.
She said she's ready to go. She said when my man slid it in, just I guess head area.
Yeah.
She said it felt like she was getting she seen the gyno. What's the test they do with the gyno? With the pap smear. When they open you up,
she getting a
pap smear. She's like, no. She just fuck it. She just kind of took the dick out, just jerked it, and then she's just like, let's just be friends. She gave my hand job. He gave her a pearl necklace, and just called it a day. So I was like,
he's lucky. He wouldn't have got that.
He wouldn't even got that.
It's funny because I think it was either yesterday or day before I was on Facebook, and there was somebody had posted this thing from, I think it was in the New York Post, about a prison guard, right? Now this prison guard was sexually abusing some of the inmates, right? Now, what
kind of prison is it? Male, female?
Female prison. Female prison, right?
I don't know, nigga. It's called Oz.
How they found out though was by the description of the penis, right? So apparently, this man was uncircumcised and hung like a horse. That's what the description was.
So that's what they
now because he was uncircumcised and hung like a horse. Apparently, he didn't take very good hygiene of himself, so it was very.
Oh, so he had dick cheese.
It was very. So this was the description from the 2 or 3 girls that he messed with, or women that he messed with inside the jail cell. They were able to describe this man's stinky ass,
oh my god,
horse hung penis.
It's a king cobra. If it still got the hood, it's a king cobra. Then whatever. Then right.
And that's what prosecuted this dude.
Wow. Yeah. So size does matter. I'm glad you clarified that. So she wants a gentleman.
But it's not important
though.
It matters, but it doesn't.
It's a box.
It's not the. It's
a box.
It's not the first.
No, I don't think.
It's not. Height is the first thing.
Height was in the box.
Height is the first thing.
I just said all I said for size is not Asian. That's all I said for size.
Just not Asian.
Just not Asian.
Just not Asian.
And
which is she also alluded to was under 5 inches.
Under 5 inches.
Anything under 5 inches.
Under 5 inches, whatever. I got some Asian friends. They might be hurt when they hear this episode and stuff. Whatever.
We got some Asian friends. They might post their shit. They post their junk on the Podicals and say, "Hey, I'm larger than 5."
Wow.
Might say like,
whip out a ruler.
Whip out a ruler. So yeah, so tell us a little about your past. So tell us stuff, whatever. Like what experiences that you went through for you to say, you know what, she wants a gentleman. Like like you're dating, like because like most women, like in their teenage stage and stuff, whatever, they have an ideal on the type of high school sweetheart they look for. And how they ride with him, and or all the above.
And
high school sweetheart lasted.
And think of this as what you had envisioned in yourself when you said, you know what, I could do a podcast, right? Mm-hmm. I can speak upon a few things, and you know what, this is what my goal topic is going to be. Now, and there could be many things surrounding this goal topic, but this is what my goal topic is going to be, and this is why I feel like I'm qualified to speak on it and bring it to the forefront.
So, where do I start with that one? Okay, my background. I would say first relationship was above average.
Above average in size?
Above average in size. And
penis size or height size?
penis.
Okay.
Height? No. Height, we were the exact same height. So I've been with people my height, and that's what makes me say I want taller.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Then from there, where do we go?
Well, from there and stuff, how did that relationship work out? With the
7 years.
7 years.
7 years.
Okay.
Also, okay. That
was a relationship.
That's
And
a
then
relationship.
he wanted Asian, not me.
Oh.
Yeah, he married an Asian girl.
Oh.
Also, after you guys broke up and stuff, he married an Asian
girl.
See, black men don't mind petite.
Black men don't mind petite.
No, they don't mind petite.
I got on him about that. I was like, yo, because of her small hands makes his penis look big.
Extra
like,
bigger,
I went off.
That's
I went off.
Damn, it didn't look so big last week.
Yeah, you know that? It was like, yo, I'm like getting head from an Asian woman and stuff, whatever you look like. Oh shit, look. That could be Mandingo's rival with this shit. They put the little grip on it.
You go grab your camera phone and shit. Shit,
Yeah,
I'm in the porn.
I was impressed.
I'm in the porn.
You look down, you're like.
So you're saying you've been there?
I've been in the Asian territory. Look, if you're born a woman and stuff, whatever, and I want to say, I feel like every woman has this possibility to look beautiful, right? They have this, and I might be attracted to you for something, and I might be attracted to another woman for something else, and it just will vary.
Right.
So that's what I'm saying. Like at the end of the day and stuff, whatever. If you give me the opportunity, because I remember I heard Amber Rose say this and stuff, whatever. She said, "Men fuck who they can," right? And I agree to that. But my retort to that and stuff, whatever, like on, my she was on my show, I'd have said, "Women marry who they can," whatever. That would be my clap back to that. But like the Asian women and stuff, whatever, that gave me the opportunity and everything like that, whatever. I was like, hey, I just like the view.
Yeah, I had an idea though. Like every time he would say a woman's pretty, it would be an Asian woman. It wouldn't be like any other race. It would just be Asian.
Just be Asian.
Yeah.
So that might be his.
I had an idea, and then
that
we
might be
went
his
to
new preference. Because I mean, look, you
Yeah.
light skin. You got little Asian looking eyes and stuff. Especially if you might do the little makeup, a little swoosh piece.
Yeah.
You might fit the category and stuff, whatever, right? So I mean,
yeah, I have cousins. He could have had a cousin. Yeah, but with being with him, he was white, and being with him, I got to do whatever I want. Like basically, I could say, tomorrow I want to go to the strip club and strip, and he's like, okay. Whereas some people would be like, nah. So I got to experience that.
So he was more liberal, more flexible and stuff, whatever,
Yeah.
with you. That's cool. I'm not mad at that, whatever. Because I mean, like, you'll be surprised. A lot of men and stuff, whatever, like they'll be down for that, whatever, if their woman and stuff was to say that. Because they'll probably throw a lot of guys off to be like, hey, babe, after dinner, let's go to the strip club. Wait, yeah, I'm going to get dressed.
Oh, all he said was like, if you're going to do that, you got to strip for me first. So I was like, then you got to buy me the outfit. And it was over after that.
Oh, so that changed your world.
That changed
Is
the
that
game.
outfit? What was a naughty nurse setup? Was that what it was? Were you guys playing HR worker? You got to do anything to keep this job? Or was it one of those things?
I won't tell.
Okay.
You're gonna have to tune in to her show.
Tune into her show. I like how you saving it. So, my thing and stuff is that a lot of women, my opinion, I feel like a lot of women and stuff, whatever, that claim they want a quote unquote gentleman, they feel like a gentleman should or a man in their world should do certain type of things like to protect and provide. But we live in modern times. We live in modern times where we have women who are MMA fighters in this type of world where they naturally whoop any man's ass. I'm pretty sure Ronda Rousey is retired and she could probably Ronda Roundhouse me, right?
For sure.
So that's what I'm saying. Like, do you feel like there's gender roles and specific things and stuff, whatever, that you would say this will align with a gentleman compared to anything else? So let's say 8 out of 10 boxes work in cosmetics. Be straight, but work in cosmetics. Like at MAC.
He works at MAC.
You're he.
I'd be scared.
You think he might turn into a she later?
The Mac boys wear makeup and lip gloss and stuff like that. I wouldn't be okay with that.
That's not the lines of the gentleman. That's the lines of a question man.
Yeah.
So Jenna who?
Jenna who? Well, I mean, because like, you know, like they say.
I'm not saying he couldn't be manly and stuff, but he wouldn't be manly enough for me.
Like,
I want like
rugged type, outdoorsy type,
gym buff, like able to fix my car, fix my tire.
Yeah. Can you change the tire?
Yes. And a guy working at Mac doesn't look like he can fix a tire at
looks
all.
can be deceiving.
I was about to say not
but I'm just judging off of looks. I'm just judging off of looks.
Just by aesthetics.
Yeah, because it goes first, right? Would I pick up a guy that's at the Mac counter selling me lip gloss? No. Would he try and pick me up? Maybe, but would I? No.
Right. Gotcha. No, because I always wonder and stuff. I'm like, a lot of women, some women.
I think it's also age too, right? Like when you're younger, you are willing to experiment and yada yada with any type. Because I've dated white, Filipino. That's where I get the
little 2-inch mark,
and Indian and.
So how's Indian? Is Indian like bigger than Filipino?
Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
Filipino,
Asia.
to all my Filipino folks out there, if you're listening, whatever, please don't send her a dick
I'm not
pic.
mad at you.
We're not mad at you.
No. And I have a lot of love for you, but I couldn't be in love with you.
Oh.
That's it. That's facts.
She wants a gentleman sounds like a dirtbag man.
No. Far from.
Okay. So we're in a world now where I want to say it's we're trying to equalize everything and stuff, whatever. Like I said, you have men working at Mac and you have women, you know, working in some manly field. I seen a woman and stuff the other day. She was actually, she's in forestry. I went on a date with a girl. She was in forestry and stuff. And she told me that like, she like, you know, does the whole tree cutting down and everything like that. I'm like, that's a rugged job. She's like, what do you do? I'm like, I told her what I do and stuff. And then she's like, oh, okay. I'm like, you gonna look down at me because I'm a science nerd and everything like that, whatever. So she's like, no, but you know, I guess the beard must have fooled her on Tinder or something like that. She must have thought I was a rugged dude. I'm like, nah, boo. I got a photo with a suit on. I have a photo with you know, with the flannel shirt, with an axe on my shoulder, you know.
You look like some real rugged individual.
Yeah, I don't look like Paul Bunyan, like the black version. So I wasn't making the cut. But then I was like, so I started thinking of something like, you know, if women can work like men and men can work like women and stuff, whatever. And, you know, the issue is always that when men sleep around with women, he's a player. And when women sleep around with men, she's a hoe. Can women have sex like men?
Women do have sex like men?
Can they? Yes.
I'm saying that they do.
Okay.
But it's not talked about and it's not accepted. Right? You're not going to accept a girl that says, yeah, I slept with 70 guys before you. But you'll accept her if she says 2. She could say 2 and still be 70. But
facts.
Hey, yeah.
Because you don't really know at the end.
Men
you don't
can't
know.
handle the number.
You don't know.
Can't handle the number. And depending on when you're meeting the girl, the number could be large or it could be small.
So, okay, let's play, you know, I'm devil's advocate over here. So let's say she's about 30. Say she's 30. What's an acceptable number you think a man might accept? And she said how many partners she's been with.
30? You probably want to hear 3.
Really? What about you? You met a woman and stuff, whatever. You 30, she 30.
Yeah.
And everything.
Yeah.
And well, you and I, we spoke about this on another show that you don't really care about numbers and stuff like that, much less.
Right.
But if you were that guy, what's an acceptable number to you and stuff, whatever?
I would probably say maybe under 8.
Under 8? Yeah. Me, I look at it something like, I'm looking at, you might have had a high school sweetheart. Prom date.
Right.
You could have had your college phase, whatever. You could have went through like about 4 or 5 guys and stuff, whatever.
Then you gotta throw at least 2 fuckboys in there because you don't really know they fuckboys until you get in the pussy.
You better call Tyrone.
Yeah.
You know, like one of those notions and stuff, whatever. So that's 2, and then I'm gonna give, if she's 30, 2 more. I'm gonna say 10.
You gonna say 10?
I'll allow 10.
Okay.
I
won't argue with 10.
I'm okay with 10 and stuff with it because, like, you know, like it might be that, you know, the somebody crossed the friend zone barrier. Because my opinion stuff is that by the time you hit in your 30s, you at least have to have at least one bad relationship story.
Right.
So anything, I guess, but I'm not normal. We all know that from listening to the show. Right? But I guess if the average guy and stuff, you're saying 2 for like the 30 and stuff, whatever. Why? Why do you think? Is that an ego thing from the men? Is it like, is it taboo from women? Because I know some women and stuff, whatever, they're raised not to be liberal with their sex or with their vagina, right? Because like with boys and stuff, you raise boys and stuff with like, like, hey, when you get older, bang all the chicks you can. And with a woman, you're like, you have to save it for a special someone.
Right. Right. I think it's
so. Is it an upbringing thing too?
It's the way it's looked at, right? Women are supposed to be reserved and not be out there exposing themselves. And in the way it is today, women are out there exposing themselves and trying different things. And relationships are more fluid and more frequent than back in the day where you're like, no, I'll hang on to him for 7 years.
Right.
Yeah.
So which comes first, relationship or sex?
Relationship.
Really?
Yeah.
Right, because she
now
because she wants a gentleman.
Now.
Oh, but before the sex came first.
I'm not gonna lie.
I'm about to say there's those notions, man. There's those notions because I always look at it and stuff as that. I'm like, see, okay, you said relationship. Explain to me why. Give me the why first before I jump in and say my piece.
Why?
Yeah, why relationship will come before sex?
Has a lot to do with age for me. Like before, it would be like, no, I'll try that, but I have kids now, and it's just personal.
So you're not wasting no more time. That's what it is. So if you're gonna give somebody sex, it has to be a relationship and stuff.
Not one slam and gun, none of that. Done with that.
But I mean,
yeah, it could still happen in the relationship. Right. Yeah, it could still happen in the relationship. Because I'm like,
yes. women fake orgasms and men fake relationships, right?
Yes.
Those,
do you think that you put more importance on sex nowadays than you would have maybe necessarily put the importance on it in the past? Because when you say not having it or it wouldn't be something that comes first, now it's almost like you've come to that decision or realization that it's not everything, you know what I mean? So it's not something that I gotta rush into. It's not something that the other person has gotta rush into. But on the same token, I look at it as the flip side of that as a lot of people don't put as much importance on sex today as, let's say, they would have maybe 20 years ago, where they say, there's a lot of more freedom, more promiscuousness, whatever you want to call it.
Like what you said, they're more fluid with the sex, right?
Right.
And the fact that they're more fluid with the sex and stuff, whatever, like, my thing and stuff, I'm trying to get understanding stuff is where did it come from? Is it more from a family upbringing thing or anything like that? Because I want to say, I grew up in a family and stuff, but like, I was raised by my mother's side of the family. And the discussion about sex spoke about freely from a young age. I was like, I think the first time and stuff, whatever I heard, like about no and rape and everything like that, whatever. I was like 10 years old. I was like in the 4th grade.
Right.
My mom said, no means no. She's like, yo, throw some cold water on there and get the hell out of Dodge. I didn't know what she was talking about. Like, cold water on it. What's it? My leg? Like, my hair? I don't understand. But then
it was the leg to the 3rd degree.
Facts. Good answer.
Leg to the 3rd degree.
Answer. I like that.
That's what it was.
I like that. So it was on that type of level and stuff, whatever, right? So I'm going to say in my upbringing, it was more freely spoken about whatever. So that's the reason why, like, as an adult, when I become an adult and everything, to somebody else who's kind of lived shelter or never had that birds and bees kind of discussion, I'm quote unquote more of a pervert to them, or because
more experience.
Yeah, exactly.
More experience.
Right. So I guess my upbringing and stuff dictated one thing and stuff, and then I guess in that case and stuff, whatever, like, the upbringing and stuff, whatever, for women to be equal to men, that's a different dance.
It depends on how seasoned you like your person. How seasoned do you want your woman? Like, I guess when people ask that question, right, they're asking about how many people you've been with. Like, it's to see how conditioned you are or how seasoned you are, or like if you're able to hold down relationships. Like that's what I think every time somebody asks me, like, how long have you been in a relationship with whosoever?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm. So it's experiences that kind of make more of the situation and stuff, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
It makes sense. It makes sense. 'Cause I mean, most people wouldn't really want anybody who hasn't have like, it's like a job, right?
Mm-hmm.
You want to look for somebody stuff who has 3 to 5 years of experience in whatever type of field and stuff, whatever. So you know what, this one might be more certified than others, whatever, compared to a person who's been hopping from relationship to relationship and is less than a year, right?
Mm-hmm.
Gotcha.
Listen, you want somebody that's not burnt out from work, but still knows how to get the job done.
Uh-huh.
Oh shit! Look at you firing them off today, man.
I feel good today, man.
He's conditioned.
Must be the water.
Yeah. There's something in the water. So, okay, since we're on a sex topic and stuff, whatever, who's more freakier to you, white women or black women? We asked this question on a previous show and stuff, whatever, to a black woman, and she had her words. So I want to hear from your words as another black woman.
So, freaky. What are you classifying as freaky?
I see, and that's where she went wrong, because I was waiting for a response like that from her, but I didn't get it. See, because you're seasoned, so you're seasoned. You're like, what do you define as freaky?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
So okay, when it comes to freaky in my realm and stuff, whatever, what are some no's that you would say to the man you're with?
Tossing salad.
You're not eating ass.
No.
No way eating ass.
Never.
And okay, what else?
That no rear entry.
So no eating ass, no anal.
Right.
All right.
So that already makes me different from the rest, right? Like black girl, white girl. Like I think like where I'm reserved in some, white girls aren't inhibited that way.
You got some black girls who ain't in
I'm about to say, this is black girls that do anal, and some black girls that out here that eating ass.
But no butts. Okay. Fair.
Pun intended.
But no butts.
Pun intended.
Fair.
I mean, they're out here and stuff, right?
So then it would fall on a level of, so it's not necessarily a black or white thing. It's the level of
the person, the like now the new chicks. I think everybody's freaky. Black, white, Chinese, everybody, and it's all just because of like what they're seeing, what they're doing, what's out there.
Well, a lot of stuff is no longer considered taboo. It's like what we would, like a maybe 5,
and you can
10,
have
50 years
conversations
ago.
about like back in the day, like you couldn't sit down and say, "Oh, I'm sucking dick." Like you couldn't talk about that. It's between you and him, but you couldn't have conversations with your girlfriends about, or maybe that one friend, but like it couldn't be a room filled and be like, "Yeah, I suck dick."
It's so funny because I was watching one podcast and I won't mention it because this is my own damn podcast. Yeah. But I think one of the questions was, the lady made reference to sucking dick, and he was like, "You suck dick, but I thought you was Jamaican. I thought Jamaican women don't suck dick." Yes. And I'm like, yes. Now it's come to the point where at one point in time that would have been looked at something frowned on. Look at was it Shaba that came up with Shibo? Yeah. Shibo. You know what I mean? Like Raga Taka talking on both cat head top. Yeah. Now it's like that's done away with.
Yeah. And that's exactly it.
Women and men are looking at it as this thing as, this is part of the sex. As long as she clean, I'm clean. Yeah. I don't see what the problem is.
I don't know if I could be with a chick who don't suck dick. That's just me. That's just me and stuff, whatever. Like I eat pussy. So I feel like, if I'm gonna serve you, better serve me.
There's gotta be a fair exchange.
Yeah, like so that's what I'm saying. Like if you not about to give head and stuff, whatever, like I need to know these requirements from early. Mm-hmm. So then therefore you might not pass your probationary period. I'm gonna come up with my own damn boxes. He wants or her and everything, and she better hit 10 of them things for me to say, all right, I can live without head.
I can live with that.
I can live without head, whatever. I'm like, other than that, I was like,
either that or box number 10 has to have the blowjob checked.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, I don't know. But then again, like I said, it's all onto the person and stuff about. I need a seasoned woman and stuff, whatever, that knows her way and stuff around the ones and twos, because I want to be pleased, and hopefully she wants to be pleased.
But that's on your menu, right? So you want people to be able to deal with your menu. Like
fair,
that, right?
Fair. So that's what I'm saying. Well, menu. I guess somebody she eating something, I'm eating something, whatever. So it's like, shit, wine and dine. Mm-hmm. But so white women then. White women, they're less reserved and they just let everything flow.
I think. But that's speaking from like back in the day. Now I think everybody's equal.
Yeah, I don't think it's such a thing now in today's world. I think white women, black women, Asian women, brown women, like I don't
like how everybody's mixing. A guy will date a black girl now and then date a white girl and maybe go back to a black girl. If the white girl did something, then like it's along the flow. Otherwise,
and even more, I would say today with this whole women's movement, women's empowerment. It's not a singling out of any particular race of women. Right. It's just they're looking at it as women in general. So I'm a woman. I'm more free with my sexuality. Doesn't matter what race I'm at. You know what I mean? It's like, this is what I feel like I want to do. This is what I'm going to go ahead and do. As a woman, there's nothing taboo about it.
Yeah.
So it doesn't matter and stuff as long as you're together with the person, basically. Because I feel like if you're with a person and stuff, whatever, you guys reach that level of understanding where that person can bring out the inner freak in you, right? Mm-hmm. They can bring you to that land, that land of happiness and that euphoria type of level where everything will just flow and go. Mm-hmm. So it's more, because like I said, communication compromise is the key to every successful relationship.
Right. Business,
friendship, intimate, across the board. So I mean, you guys have that communication, you compromise. Me, I always let my don'ts and stuff go out there, and then let them know, like, it's whatever's clever and stuff. Like, my don'ts, like, ain't nothing going in my butt. You're not about to treat me like a toilet, so you're not about just to piss, shit, vomit on me and stuff like that. And
hey, did you know that Sofa King Marvelous has been offered a knuckle job?
Nah, this is some different shit. So that's why I said I'm like, I want a partial hot boy regular summer. I went on a date with a young lady, and when we were on a date, whatever, I think the conversation came up when I posted a question, because I post questions on Mondays and Thursdays, which comes first, relationship or sex. When I posted a question and stuff, whatever, I brought her on a date. So we were talking and stuff, whatever, and then while we're in the realm of sex and stuff, whatever, she's like, she likes to make sure the man she's with is pleased. So I'm like, that's cool. I'm like, I aim to please the same way. So we're just in conversations, flowing, going and stuff and talking. And then she said, well, she likes to give head. And whenever I hear a black girl say she likes to give head, I always get a hand clap. I'm like, very good, very good. I'm like, I like to receive head, so we're on the same realm.
There's commonality happening?
The commonality popped up. So then
it's coming out.
What happened now stuff after there kind of changed the whole mood of the fucking date for me? Because she has her technique. She's like, what do I like? I don't know. When women put their hands together and do that, I call it the basket weave. And when they do that, whatever, I don't know what it might be called. So I call it the basket weave. I'm like, I like when a girl, she's giving head and she does a basket weave technique, whatever, right? That's my shit. So she's like, she does that. She does that, whatever. She adds in the fact that she likes to rub her knuckle by the guy's ass. So I'm like, wait, what? It changed the whole mood of the conversation. Like, well, what do you mean by that? Elaborate for a brother. So she's like, well, if he's laying on the bed, legs open and stuff, whatever, she's working it, she'll suck on the ball. And then she's like, meanwhile, the spit's kind of running down. She's kind of rub her knuckle on the outside of his ass. I'm like, no, I'm good. Ain't none of that shit happening to me. So she's like, you should let me knuckle you. I'm like, wait, what the fuck? No. And she's like, but it'll make the orgasm so much better. She's like, she's done it to guys, and then even had the little extra leg twist, whatever.
And at first I was confused. So I'm like, she want to punch you in your asshole?
Yeah. I'm like, no, that's not happening. But when she said that, I was like, no. So then the evil girl that she is, whatever, when we're wrapping up on a date, I'm like, yeah, this is not going to pop off. Walked into a car. She gave me a hug. No, I gave her a hug. She gave me a kiss on the cheek. And she squeezed both my ass cheeks together, whatever. So it scared me. It gave me PTSD. So I'm definitely not trying to see you ever again in my life. Whatever, right? But asshole extraordinaire over there, he want to point out we should get it and give the report on the Podical Sons. I'm
that's what I'm thinking.
You got a wife. You let your wife knuckle you. How about that?
I don't think my wife would be into the knuckling, but I'm saying to myself, well, here's a lady, who says she's into knuckling.
It's her specialty. It's on her menu.
It's on her menu.
You just list her menu.
She just says she does something spectacular, right? So I'm thinking, well, if she does something spectacular, and none of your boys ever experienced the knuckle job, take one for the team. Just take one for the team.
What a team.
What a team it is. I want to be traded. I need a new damn team who come with that bullshit. Miss me with it, man. Yeah, so I was like, so everybody's riding on me and stuff. I got a DM and stuff with her, I think maybe 2 weeks ago and stuff. I guess because podcast is out there, right? And what you'll know and stuff is that you might talk about something now and you might still get the residual and stuff, whatever.
For sure.
For maybe a year or two. I still get residual stuff from the first episode that we did and stuff, whatever, right? And I was like, it's a beautiful thing because I think we spoke on mental health and that came up. So I'm getting residual from the whole knuckle thing and stuff, whatever. And one girl's like, I got small hands. I'm like, the fuck? I'm like, it's gonna start with the knuckle and it's gonna end with a dildo and I'm walking kind of funny style. No, thank you. I'm good. You think you funny, miss? Thanks, but no thanks. And just left it as that.
Oh, she wanted to freak you.
It's okay, man. I got to run from knuckle women and stuff, whatever, but I'm looking for something solid. I'm looking for something solid and stuff, whatever. But I want to know, I'm going to have an idea on what on the other side of the spectrum, what she might be looking for. But I feel like dynamics is decent, right? I feel like everybody has a component to play or a role to play and everything like whatever. Some women feel like they can do it all. Some men feel like they can do it all and stuff, whatever, right? I was raised by women.
Yeah.
So I know how to cook, clean, iron, all the above by my damn self. I need a woman for companionship and intimacy, right? Who do you believe is supposed to run the household? The man or the woman?
Depending on how you say run. There's run as in the aesthetics, take care of the kids, cleaning, and then there's run as in supply the money. And so I look at it both ways.
So you can have, I guess, a woman who's a career woman and a stay-at-home dad, and I guess one will play run the household and one will play financial purposes, right? Do they make decisions and stuff together in your world? Because some people and stuff on the tail of the tape, there you go. Show me that smile. Because if it comes to the...
If he's short, I'm the boss. I'll leave that one there.
That includes Filipinos.
Because that's what I'm saying. Because I feel like a lot of time and stuff, whatever. The old saying, "Happy wife, happy life," right? I asked this question and stuff, whatever, months ago and everything, and I think it was on the show and stuff as well. Could a woman provide and be submissive at the same time?
No.
Thank you.
No.
Ladies, hope you heard that.
Or not this lady.
Okay.
Not this one. If I'm, no, it wouldn't work over here.
But right, that's what I said. So somebody came at me again. No, this is personal. Somebody I know personally and stuff like that. I heard the show, I heard the episode and stuff, whatever. No. You're thinking more of a Western culture. So they said, if you're in the Middle Eastern culture, the example she gave, she said, if you're in the Middle Eastern culture, if I'm a Middle Eastern man, I work in a market type of thing. She might be on the side of the street selling shades, DVDs, and everything like that, whatever. And then we agree that 6 o'clock, we're both shutting down shop, shutting down my shop, she's shutting down her shop. We come in. I just sit there, wash my hands, and she has to go do dinner and all the above and stuff, whatever. So she's like, is she not providing and stuff within the household? I'm like, facts. And she's just cooking dinner and stuff without even hesitation and stuff. They both work hard together. Why does she have to, eat that, whatever, right? So he's like, so it's possible for women to provide and be submissive at the same time. But in the Western culture, I don't think that's possible.
Why don't you think that is possible? What are the factors that you say that's preventing that to happen?
And let me tell you something. So one of my boys, whatever.
Right.
Well, he'll know the conversation and stuff when he hear this and stuff whatever. But his mom.
Okay.
His mom used to be, can I say civil servant, work for the government?
Right.
And his stepfather at the time and stuff whatever he had a hustle and stuff where he cut hair.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
So he was a barber and stuff, like a low-key barber and everything like that, and all the above. And his stepmom used to come in, like if I was there, and demasculate the shit out of this dude. Because she'd be like, what the hell? How many heads you had to cut, while I'm at work busting my ass and everything and stuff and all the above and everything. I was like, that's not a submissive woman. She's a provider, but that's not a submissive woman or whatever. Because she come in, I'm like, I'm your son's friend. You know what I'm saying? You out here shaming your man and everything like that.
Yeah.
And I was like, yikes. Yeah. But eventually he left her or whatever, right? Yeah. Eventually he left her and stuff, whatever. Because I'm like, that was a straw that broke the camel's back. Like, I fully get it, whatever. Yeah. When I seen him and stuff, whatever, he's like, you know why I left.
Right.
You witnessed,
You got the clue loud and clear.
I'm like, bro, I thought you would leave when I left. When I was going home, I thought you were going to go somewhere else.
I thought you were behind me.
You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, we out together? You going to drop me off? Like, but no. I was like, and I realized stuff, I'm like, some women and stuff, they can provide. Because, like, this is a woman's world. You women rock. Mm-hmm. Whatever. You guys dominate the workforce more than us. You guys have a higher graduation rate than us. Mm-hmm. You guys rock. I'm not going to deny that and stuff, but I think with that power dance, certain women's dynamics have changed. Because the main thing that should be in every relationship is, Aretha Franklin said it, RESPECT.
Right.
And respect has to be there.
Right.
And a lot of times stuff, whatever, like if we look at financial thing, even men, if there's a man that provides everything for a woman and everything like whatever, and let's say she doesn't do certain things that he may like, he will hold that as leverage and stuff for her. He's like, I bust my ass all damn day for what? Right. You to eat bonbons in a velour jogging fit? I don't know. Right. I like velour. It feels good on the body. But something like that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So that's something like, men been doing it for centuries. Whatever, right? If we want to even shorten this up for decades. They provide. And if their woman's like, no sex tonight. They're just submissive as shit. They're just like, all right, I'll just go to sleep, with a stiff dick. Call it a day. So that's my reasoning why.
That's your reasoning why. Okay.
My story, I'm sticking to it. No. Own your truth.
I'm just asking, making sure, because.
How do you feel?
Hey, either way, man.
What is that? That's like some PC cop out, man.
Either way,
you see that? You see the shit I'm going through? You see the shit I go through?
Listen,
that PC bullshit right there.
Listen, I'm only 5'5". I don't want to get stomped over here. Over on the corner. I'm trying to hold my peace right now. I'm gonna let you know what I mean.
But we're good. I'm gonna let her have her thing, man.
At least I'm not Asian. I'm okay in that department.
True.
I'm okay in that
department. You got the proper melanin tone.
I got the proper melanin tone, so I think I'm protected in some way.
Oh, Asian men don't hate me.
Nah, they know we only bugging, man.
You're just not for me.
we just making this stereotype take a life of its own and running with it.
Yeah, I've been there though, so it's not something that I didn't try.
True.
And you're an equal opportunist. We applaud that.
Right.
Facts.
We applaud that.
I'll take that.
Facts. I'll clap to that. So let me ask you, within a relationship now, right? Do you always feel like, because I always hear this, and I kind of witness it like forefront, like for personal experience, but I always disagree with it, but then it always seems to come true where someone loves more than the other. So if you and I are in a relationship, I might love you more than you love me and stuff like that. And it's a power struggle and stuff like that. Does a relationship always have to have a power struggle?
Always? I wouldn't say always.
Oh, yeah? So you want to say like what now? We're talking like...
I think it's possible that what you're saying, somebody can love somebody more, but like in the space of that, there's growth, right? So you would hope that the person can come up to just how much you love them. That's what I would hope. Yeah.
Because I always see stuff that like somebody says I might love you more than you love me, and because of that, you hold the power or you hold more of the cards.
where people use the love for as
leverage.
That happens.
And that happens often.
Yeah.
So,
but I think like,
what do you think? So go ahead.
In relationships like that, it's you're using that as a weakness rather than a strength. Using that person's love as a weakness, and I don't think it's fair to the other person. And the person who loves that person more, maybe they should get out.
I mean, some people don't have the, like, because like I said, like love is blind and stuff, whatever.
I was about to say maybe they don't even recognize
it. They
don't
don't recognize
it
and stuff, whatever, right? To get out, right? The get out signs and stuff, whatever. Because I mean, you know, at the end of the relationship, you know the telltale signs before. But while you're in it and stuff, whatever, you're in the trenches. Love is a battlefield, like they say and stuff, whatever. So you're all in it and stuff, whatever, and you're not really paying attention and stuff that like.
Right,
am I
but
winning this war or losing
she's
it?
got you at home every Friday, Saturday night watching the kids while she's running around clubbing or whatever, then I would say you have to reevaluate that.
I would tell that dude, listen to that. What's that? The Party All the Time, Eddie Murphy and Rick James, because you know she's running.
Reevaluate that. People do. It is facts that people use it as a weakness, but you would hope that the person doesn't.
Yeah.
You'd hope that there's that respect there to understand that, you know, you're doing so much for me because the fact that you love me. And, I should never take that for, one, granted, and then two, as a means of I can do whatever I want and get away with it because of the fact that you love me the way you love me.
Yeah, I mean, it's rough out there or whatever, right? I mean, because no one wants to feel like they're underappreciated.
Right.
Right? So, I mean, in that situation, like you painted and stuff, whatever, that person's clearly unappreciated, so they're just taking advantage of and stuff, whatever, right? So, I mean, you're, I guess your ideal gentleman and stuff, whatever, he'll never make you feel underappreciated.
He can't, because I'll voice that very strongly.
You're vocal enough to do that. Some women aren't.
Is that one of the boxes? Is that he's got a... He
has to throw out like compliments on you and stuff, whatever. He has to make you feel appreciated.
Well,
stuff, whatever.
I wouldn't say necessarily
definitely appreciate it.
Yeah, not necessarily maybe throw out compliments, but at least allow you to realize that you're appreciated.
Right.
Do you need compliments? I want to ask you that, because some women might need compliments. Because I find that more women have more insecurities than men have insecurities. Like I said, low dick, being bald, getting old, shape of body. That might be the things for men. It might be less than a handful. So it might be like a pamphlet for men, and it might be a nice little small novel for women, whatever, right? You agree?
Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying. Like a compliment, I feel like bit by bit will help conquer some of those insecurities.
Right.
Granted, they're her issues.
Right.
But I mean, they make the person feel a little bit better and stuff, whatever, right? Like
Definitely.
I remember I used to date a girl, she had freckles. I got a thing for girls with freckles. I like girls with freckles, right? And no, this is not another ad, another commercial and everything out here and stuff, whatever.
I got freckles.
You have freckles?
You're just
I got
throwing
freckles.
yourself
I got
out.
a thing for you.
You're just throwing yourself out there, are you?
No, I mean, I just got a thing for you.
I got freckles.
You got freckles? I'm all with that and stuff, whatever. But my thing and stuff is that young lady and stuff, whatever, didn't like her freckles, right? So I'm like, no, I dig freckles. I'm into freckles. So I'm like, if you like me or you're into me and I like your freckles, you shouldn't worry about not liking your freckles because the person that you're with likes your freckles.
Right.
Whatever, right? But some people, they're like, shut your ass up. You know, that.
I was about to say,
they brush that shit off.
I wonder if it's so much of a self-conscious thing that even if somebody else tells you that they like your freckles, they're still worried about somebody else not liking their freckles. So they still
you
got
can
to
have a
cover
complex over your freckles. I have a
You have a complex over yours?
No, I don't have a complex over mine. But I do have a complex. I won't tell you what it is.
No. You simply show me. I mean, no, but see, okay, when it comes to complexes and stuff, whatever, insecurities, I feel that, depending, like, that's a relationship thing for me. It's a relationship thing. Now, if you and I were bonding and it's something brand new, a rookie and stuff like that, whatever, might let out one or two. Say even if you have 5, let out one. So at least the person knows and stuff, whatever. Like, you know, not to tread in that territory, that category, because you'll feel uncomfortable and stuff in that region.
Yeah.
But other than that, until like you get to that relationship type of level, then later you can let out some of those things and stuff. Because I know if I was out with somebody, they let out all the insecurities and stuff, whatever. Right there,
like,
jump.
oh
I'd be
my
like,
God.
check, please.
For sure.
You know, out.
Hold on, Mom. I'm just going to the washroom real quick.
No, don't worry. I'll be right back. Skirt. And I'll just cut. But that's what I'm saying. Like, you know, those things and stuff are relationship level type of things to me. And you agree and stuff, whatever, right? So I'm like, but I just want to know what it'll take and stuff, whatever, like to help, like even for our male listeners and stuff, whatever. What would it take to help combat like a woman's insecurity from a man's side? Because we don't know what to do. Like men, okay, some women say men are stupid. As a woman, help the stupid men such as myself. I'm putting myself in a boat. I got my hand up.
Help the stupid men of the world.
Help the stupid men in the world, stuff whatever. What can we do to help conquer a woman's insecurities?
Just see her through it. Love her past it. Don't. If she's talking about it and like saying her freckles, like, oh, look at my freckles today. Like, I look terrible. You can throw in the compliment and she should absorb it. But a lot of people, because it is a complex, they'll be like, yeah, you're just saying that because you love me or you care about me. So I think.
But who are you with? No, if you're with me, then take it.
But people can still have their complexes. So it's just let them be with it. And love them around it.
Look here. If I was going bald and stuff, but if I was bald and shit, and then like, I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm going to be bald. I'm going to look like David Chappelle and everything in the next few weeks. And my woman's telling me like, it's okay. I love your chocolate milk dud bald head ass. Yeah, I'm gonna shave off the rest of my goddamn hair. I'm like, my woman like it. I'm still getting pussy.
Yeah.
Why should I care?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Because it motivates you where that might not motivate her. Right?
So, but that motivation is definitely like, I thought the motivation and stuff most of the time, like, is might say 90% internal. Sorry, 10% internal, 90% external. Because you know you want to win the battle, but you don't know how to win the battle. And that's why you might have like the coach or the leader or somebody else kind of give you those words of information and stuff and like say, you know what? I didn't think I could do it before, but now I can do this.
Now you feel like you can get the job done.
You got that cheerleader.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Like, yo, your man's your cheerleader, or like, you know, like I would assume. So I mean, if I want to be your cheerleader and stuff, whatever, like, who are you doing it for?
Me personally, I just stopped talking about it. Like, if you say you love it and hear me talking about the complex, I just probably stop talking about it.
Oh, okay.
Fair enough.
That can work. That's fair. Because I don't know, what's that thing called? 5 languages of love. 5 languages. I'm hip.
5 love languages.
5 love languages. There you go. See, I butchered this shit. You know, I'm all fucked up out here. But I find that thing is deep, whatever, right? So many moons ago, I took the test and stuff, whatever. And then I did it. I took the couple side because I was in a relationship and stuff, whatever at the time. And then now I'm single, so I did the single one and stuff, whatever, right? Just to see where I gauge and stuff, whatever. Because I remember slightly where I was and stuff with the couples, and I did it again and stuff, whatever. Do you believe in it?
Love language, yes.
Yeah. You feel like it's accurate?
Yeah.
Did you do it yet?
I haven't done it yet.
You're useless.
I still haven't done it yet.
You're fucking useless.
But like I'm just a bystander in this argument right now. I'm gonna just look at as the tennis ball
but
gets
you might not
hit
even
from back court to front court.
You might not even need it though. Like your wife, your wife, I believe she knows your love language. That's why you're together. That's what holds you together. You're able to read hers, and she's able to read yours.
So I might already know it without actually knowing what
so
it is.
You might already be that gentleman. So
you know,
you're a
if
dirtbag to me,
she
but you're a
takes a
gentleman
tone
to her.
on the phone, you gotta come home a certain way. Or if she does this, you gotta. So you already know, or you should know.
Okay. So it's a level of understanding that you've achieved.
Right.
Yeah. So like I think so like the 5 love languages. So mine's okay. So I remember now: physical touch, quality time, acts of service, words of affirmation, compliments and stuff like that, and receiving gifts. I don't really care too much about receiving gifts and stuff like that, whatever. So that was like the last on my list, whatever. But physical touch and quality time. That's it. One, I'm a king of perverts. So like I need to touch.
You need to be touched.
I need to be touched and I want to touch and stuff like that, whatever, and everything like that. So, and I like the quality of time. Me, that's me and stuff, whatever, right? But I feel like that really kind of like maps out
Right.
about a human being.
Right. It
About
gives you-
the signs and stuff, whatever, right? So I mean, like, I guess pertaining to like gentlemen and ladies and stuff, whatever. You recommend that both of them should like take the time and stuff and find out their language of love?
For sure. For sure.
So why do you think most people don't know their language of love?
Because people think they know it all. Right? People think they're good in relationships. People think they can do without the knowledge. That's why. Right? Whereas once you get the knowledge and you know what it's about, you're like, oh, you guys over there don't know nothing.
True. True. That's very true.
That is true.
Yo. So I'm gonna ask you this question,
Okay.
but I want you.
But you're looking for a response from me as
I'm
well?
looking for a response for you and stuff as well.
Okay.
Because for one, your punk ass just said you think it's a tennis match over here. No,
It's a tennis match over there.
No,
I'm just...
you bring your black ass in the tennis match.
I like freckles. Oh, well, I have freckles. I can put on a sideline in this conversation. I don't know. I'm just saying.
I mean, hey, you know, she attractive woman, and you look,
I'm just saying.
you look attractive and stuff over here.
I'm watching the match. Go ahead.
I mean, you got freckles and stuff, but I mean, like, you're in the realm, whatever.
I used to hate my freckles. I did.
And I love women with freckles.
I did.
Yeah.
But it's not a complex for me.
That's good, which is a great thing and stuff, whatever.
That's good. Yeah.
It's okay. I just gotta, we gotta stand up next to each other, make sure I make the height requirement for the ride and everything. Other than that, whatever, I think I might be SOL. I didn't see. I didn't pay attention. But now I know. Having the convo.
Well, at least there's no fight against Tauruses over in this conversation.
Yeah.
I'm a Libra.
You're Libra. Okay.
Libra.
Libras is unbalanced.
A double Libra.
Stuff with it.
Yeah.
What's it? Double. See,
So
y'all come on. Y'all. First of all, y'all blowing my minds with this extra shit.
Whatever it is, the moon rising and all of that is
Yeah.
in Libra for me. Everything's in Libra.
Yeah.
So I'm a real, true Libra.
So you're a true blue Libra.
Libra,
You Libra
yeah.
to the bone.
Yeah.
So my question and stuff whatever is that, do women just want to be rescued?
Some.
Some. Do you want to be rescued?
No.
Why do you think some women want to be rescued?
Because they're still in... I can't speak for everybody.
Speak for yourself then.
Okay. What makes you not want to be rescued?
Because for my own,
yeah.
I have for my own. Like, I don't... If anybody comes to me, they're adding. Like, side by side, not on top, not behind. We're together.
Right.
So... I'm a movement by myself.
I don't
I'm a force and we're together.
need anybody to throw out a life preserver and say, "Yo, I got a house. Come move me into your house." Or,
well, because you heard the phrase. I'm pretty sure you heard the phrase like "Captain Save a Hoe" or something like that.
Yes,
whatever, and everything.
Yes.
So I mean, that concept and stuff. I want to say, me as a young man growing up, whatever. I'm hearing it, and even if I take away like the whole wording and stuff, whatever from it, whatever, and rephrasing it, it still seems like women want to be rescued because of, like, to most men,
women want a gentleman.
They just want.
That's the rescue.
Oh.
Yeah, we don't want the dog. We don't want the. We want the gentleman.
This is one big tie-in. You see how it just ties?
Shit. We just cracked the Da Vinci Code.
See how it just ties itself back into the podcast? She made sure she got that
She
point
lassoed that shit in like Wonder Woman.
She said like, there's the opening. She lined up the arrow and she said, women want a gentleman.
I heard the Wonder Woman thing go off, man. Like, Wonder Woman. She lassoed that shit. She's like, gotcha, nigga.
But it's true. It's true.
I like that. I ain't
gonna argue
when
with that.
you're picking up a girl from her last relationship, she's got so many negatives to say about why it ended or why it didn't last.
Fair.
And to pick it up, are you picking her up or are you picking up like the shit that he didn't do? You don't want to be picking up the shit that he didn't do. You want to be all your own package without her judging you about the past.
Fair. I feel like with us and stuff, whatever, right? I think the judgmental thing and stuff, whatever, creates an extra rift that's not needed.
Right.
I mean, that's the reason why we have like a no judgment free zone and stuff, whatever here, right?
Yeah.
Because I mean, like, when people feel like they're judged, they're not going to be real and they're not going to be open and stuff as possible and stuff and everything like that, right? And that's what I noticed and stuff for like before, like even the podcast and everything and stuff, whatever. You and I can have a conversation and stuff, whatever, right? You know, minus anybody else in the room. And you could be open and susceptible to a few things. And then you add like 2 more people and stuff in the room and stuff, whatever. And then you won't answer a particular way because you're like, oh shit, are they going to judge me from what I say and everything like that, whatever? So, but like I said, we speak from the soul and stuff, whatever, where we don't give 2 shits.
Right.
I'm going to be me regardless and stuff, whatever. And I feel like you have to have a moral honesty about yourself. But when you're in a relationship and stuff, whatever, that has to come out extra.
Right.
Like it doesn't just show up and stuff when you're just, like husband and wife, boyfriend and girlfriend, or man and man, man and woman in a room together. Like that has to be everywhere on God's green, my opinion. Agree? But the rescuing thing and stuff, whatever, like you've heard that though before.
Of course,
Captain Save a Hole and all that type of stuff.
Yeah.
And I mean like
it happens. It happens. Look at that movie, Pretty Woman, right?
Facts.
Right? Yeah. It happens. It happens. And there are girls, as I said, that want it. And then there are girls that don't. Like they just want the relationship with a gentleman.
So okay. My question to you and stuff is that you say you have kids.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
What do you have?
A boy and a girl.
You have a boy and a girl. How are you raising your gentleman to be, your young gentleman to be, and then for your daughter, are you showing her the signs to look for in a gentleman when she comes of age and time?
Yeah, I'm trying to show both of them. Like my son, I want him to be chivalrous, like be kind to his sister. Right now, she's a threat because she's mommy's daughter and I'm the opposite. I'm the boy. So I'm teaching him outside of that, like the thing with the sidewalk, men walk on the outside of the sidewalk and women walk on the inside. Like I've taught him that. So now, now he tries to run on the side of me to the street. And I'm like, no, I'm big enough. It doesn't need to be for me. And he's like, mommy, but I still want to be a man. So it's cool.
Now he said, here's the thing, because while you're teaching him that, and I think more women and men need to teach their children about chivalry and things of honor. Let's put that, say whether it'll be a boy or a girl. Things of honor, right? But while you're teaching your son that, right? There's somebody out there teaching a daughter that, they gotta be independent. They don't need no man to protect them, this, that, and the third. So now he might run into this girl now and he say, I gotta stand on the side close to the road because I'm gonna be protecting you. And she be like, nah, nigga, I can protect my own self. But did I look at you? Did I tell you I need protecting? This, that, and the third. So now he gets this confusion.
At least he's gone out and done what he had to do as a guy. She can always do and decide whatever she wants and be.
Now what would be your advice to him at that point? Would you say to him, all right, Simba,
she's the wrong one. That's what I would tell him. She's not her.
She is not her?
It's not her.
And she has all right to whatever, do it, feel however
and
she
have
feels.
have somebody else's son, not mine. I want a girl for my son that looks at that and says, yeah, that's gentlemanlike. I like that.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah, I'm
a girl that says, no. Like, no, not for him.
No, I agree. I'm not mad at that.
I mean, women wear pants, but I don't think we should wear the pants. Like, I think we should still let gentlemen be gentlemen and let men do manly things. Like, I don't want to change a tire if I have a man in my life. Like, he needs to do that.
And I think that's probably a part and parcel of the problem is that women are coming to this point where they realize that they can do so much things, right? And have the freedom to do so much things that whenever a gentleman is trying to do something nice to them,
they don't know how to handle it.
They don't know how to handle it. They don't know how to take it. They don't know how to be accepting of it.
Right.
Their automatic thing is, I can do it for myself. I don't need you to do it.
Well, I mean, so that's the
when he's not saying, listen, I didn't say you can't do it by yourself. I'm just saying I'm here. I can do it. Let me handle it.
So how about the opening the car door? Like, I know everybody's got power locks now, but do you still open the car door?
You know what? I did it. I'm an asshole. I haven't done it and stuff in a minute. Like I said,
because of power locks. Before power locks, everybody was opening the door.
I'm walking like if I'm walking to the car and stuff with them, and I got my keys in my hand. I'm like, doop doop. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, and she automatically slides in.
You know what the funny thing is? Okay, so back in the day, before the whole power locks thing, right?
Right.
Mm-hmm.
This was when the test to know if you had yourself a good girl or not. Right?
Yeah, if she opened it,
Bronx Tale.
Yeah. This
Sonny, you ready someone to open up the door for you.
This is the whole Bronx Tale thing, right? You know what I mean? You knew. So that was a kind of the kind of given thing, because even without saying, hey, you're gonna go over, open her door, right? You're gonna go over and open her door and then allow her to have the opportunity to come into the car and then see if she's gonna sit there and not reach over and pull your lock, then that's I wouldn't say that's chivalry, but that's just acknowledging the fact that, hey, you played your part as a gentleman. You came and you made sure I got in the car, because you could have easily came in your door, opened up your door, and then reached over and pulled her lock. Right?
Agreed.
You could have easily did that. But you said to yourself, I'm going to walk over, open her door first, let her get into the car first, and then walk my way around, even though I got the key and I can still open up the door my damn self. Oh, shit, she popped the lock for me.
Well, I'm glad I'm the young ass person in the room. Where
You're not
I'm getting ready. I'm like, open up. Like, you good, boo? You good? I mean, I hold the door. I hold the door. Like, there's certain things, stuff, whatever. Like, all right, I don't believe chivalry is dead. Like, I feel like I'm a classic man, whatever, right? I don't feel like chivalry is dead, but I don't think there's a purpose for me to throw my jacket down in a puddle and for you to walk over it, because I don't think you give a fuck about my dry cleaning bill after that, whatever, right?
Right.
Like, there's certain things, stuff that I'm like, I feel like it's kind of redundant now, but yet it still needs to be done. Like, that's why I said, like, how are you raising your daughter, like, to witness the telltale signs? Because, like what you were saying, some girls don't know what to look for. Whatever, right? Because it's kind of like you have a dynamic and stuff of like mom and dad, and you see the dynamics and stuff between mom and dad. So as a child, you're growing up, but it's kind of like a monkey see, monkey do thing. So even if you're a girl or boy on that spectrum and stuff, you see like your mom come in, she cooked dinner, your dad come in, give her a kiss on the cheek, and like, you know, he might slap ass or something like that, whatever, and go sit down and stuff, whatever. Guy and girl, you know, little boy and little girl stuff, they're formulating this thing and stuff like, okay, you know, they look like a happy couple. My parents seem content, and they've been together since Whoppy Kill Phillip, my bad, folks who ain't Jamaican. Way back when, damn it. Way back when. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So like, it's formulating stuff in their brain. Like you were saying about the girl and stuff, whatever, like her parents raised her to be some independent woman and stuff, feminism, whoop whoop and all that type of stuff, whatever.
Yeah.
Poor your son now. Gotta date a girl like that and everything like that. I'll tell his ass run for the hills too.
Yeah,
I'm like,
she's not the one.
I'm like,
She's not
run for the hills. When she gets older, she's gonna go and find a store called Seduction and buy her own vibrator. Cause I'll be damned if I want to.
She's gonna buy the pink cherry?
Nah, the rabbit, man.
Have you heard
the rabbit? Just pray that she don't wear out her clit with the little bunny ears and ying, ying.
Oh my.
But that's it. Cause I'm like, it's rough out here and stuff. Cause like, some guys, like, I look at it, like I said, I'm a classic man. I was raised to be in that type of manner, and I still conduct myself and stuff in that manner. But when I'm going out, and like, if I ask you on a date, I'm looking to pay the bill, and then you looking like, you don't think I got money? You don't think I work hard? You don't think I got an education and stuff? I don't need a man for this. I'm like, well, damn.
She's not the one.
She's not the one. Well, thank you for clearing that up for me.
If there's men that want to be gentlemen and the woman is not letting him be a gentleman, then she's not the one that you should be gentleman-like with.
Fair.
Man up.
Man up or go home. Oh.
No, what if it's just that one situation where she says, no, I can, because she wants to actually contribute, but she's willing to allow you to be a gentleman, and you know, other dates come by and you be like, nah, I got this. And she's like, okay, go ahead. Yeah.
No, I mean,
because sometimes it could just be a test too, right? It could just be, oh no, I got this.
And wait.
Only just waiting for you to really say, "Nah, we crazy woman." You know what I mean? So she really just trying to see what type of man you are to really say,
girls
"Hey,
do that.
See,
Girls do that.
that's
Girls
that
do
bullshit.
Girls do that.
Men play
they
video
do that.
games.
Girls
Boys
do
play
that.
video games. Girls play with men's hearts. Why you want to test me for? Is your name S.A.T.? Why you want to do this to me and stuff, whatever?
You know, some of the tests is how deep is your love. Like they're looking, they're looking to find that gentleman. Like, are you in the dog criteria? Are
I was
you
about
in
to break out to a 2-step just a while ago when she said that.
Y'all understand? How deep is your love? You know? Why though, man? Like, why y'all just can't be real and 100 and stuff, whatever, with it? Why I gotta be like a test and everything and stuff, whatever? I think. Well, you don't think men will be honest enough?
You test the love.
You test the love.
Uh-huh.
Look here. I remember a girl set me up one time and stuff, whatever. This was her whole damn test. And I told myself, whatever, anytime I feel like a woman's trying to test me, this is when I'm like, yeah. But then I guess because I'm a Taurus man and I'm lazy, I fall back real far when it comes to this. She's like, hold on, I'm gonna use the washroom. My cousin wants to, like, there's a girl here. So my cousin wants to know how you get your American accent. I'm like, I don't know. I was raised there. And then the cousin came on the phone and the cousin started talking the type of way. I'm like, okay. Where is such and such, whatever, right? And I'm like, oh, okay. I'm like, she said something about like, yeah, we all should go out sometime. I'm like, yeah, I guess, yeah. We're group outing and everything, like whatever. And she came back on the phone. You trying to pick up my cousin? I'm like, wait, no. Where you get that from? She's like, look at that. All men ain't shit. So I was like, wait, what? What?
Yeah,
She's like, it was a test. I'm like, for the emergency broadcast system, don't test me like that.
Yeah.
Y'all here giving men bad names, Marv.
How long ago did that happen?
That's
like immature test.
Yeah, immature test.
Yeah.
It was an immature test.
She didn't learn how to do the testing yet.
She's rookie.
Rough with it.
Rookie shit.
Yeah.
Rookie shit. All right, man. So we're at the question of the week mark of the show. Question of the week. Is there such thing as a relationship karma? You feel like some of your old bad relationships and stuff, whatever, back then that you probably did some fucked up or some vile shit or anything too before, you might be paying for it in latter. Do you agree to that? Because if it is such a thing as relationship karma and you were, I want to say, real good or sweet in the relationship, whatever, right? Mm-hmm. Your karma should be kicking in now, correct?
Right.
So, do you believe in relationship karma?
Yeah.
You know?
Relationship karma.
It sounds like it could be a thing.
Yeah, like if
remember these thoughts of a madman over here, whatever, you know? So
relationship karma. Like you gotta sing that one before you
yo, shit. What about you, Smooth? You feel like it's relationship karma? I believe in it. I believe it should be there's relationship karma, because like I said, I want to say to me, like I'll speak for myself, whatever. I must have did something that I can't understand, because I can say myself like I'm bad at love, where I'm in a situation and stuff where I've never cheated on any women I've been with, but I've been cheated on 3 times, right? So I don't know where my karma and stuff is coming in, whatever. It might be these things happen for a reason for me to get my final bonus. I guess my karma might come in and stuff be like, just when you thought you could never find a proper relationship, highlight me now, you know? And so I believe in it. I believe in it. Yeah. What you do, like, you know, if you're the type of person, so like there's some dudes out there, like, you know, they deal with women in the type of manner, like, you know, aggressive, you know, physical abuse, mental abuse, and all that type of stuff, whatever. And then was it Diary of a Black Woman, of a Mad Black Woman, whatever. Like, you know, if the guy comes in a situation where he needs somebody, and she's like, you know, I can kill you right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that be his karma. Yeah. That would be his karma, right? So, relationship karma.
I was about to jump in with it. Relationship karma.
All right. So we had the question. All right. So we had to ask the sons mark now. Guns over butter. Yo, these guys are thugged out name.
Guns over butter?
Guns over butter, man. Man said,
wow.
I thought it was gonna be like guns over buns or something.
Guns over butter. What's an instant clothing turnoff when you look at the opposite sex? We'll start with you.
Speedos.
Speedos.
Yeah. Not for me.
I had a Speedo on a cut too with the one leg. No, I'm fucking.
You know, we was trying to get Marv into it when the podcast. He was
my birthday.
Yeah, for his birthday, we were trying to get him in the Speedos.
My birthday, because it snowed on April, right? It snowed on April 29th and stuff, and it was flurries. So I was like, damn, why is it cold on my damn birthday? When I seen flurries, I was like, I got upset. I'm like, my birthday's like well into spring. Mm-hmm. Shouldn't be outside and stuff in Speedos with it. He's like, well, you can still wear Speedos. You know, you just need the boots and a scarf and stuff like that, whatever. I'm like, I'll manscape up for it. So I'm with it. About you, Smooth?
I would say really like baggy, flowy pants.
Like so if a woman wears like those like loose pantsuits, that turn you off?
Yeah,
it looks sexy to me. I don't know.
It looks sexy to you?
I dig it because it's
Floods.
Yeah, like
so you don't see their silhouette.
Yeah, I need to be. I'm silhouette seeking.
Okay.
Silhouette seeking.
I like that.
Mom jeans.
Mom jeans?
Mom jeans.
Well, that will fall in line of baggy pants.
Mom jeans.
Does it depend on who's wearing them and how they're wearing them? Because sometimes...
I don't know.
Listen,
Rihanna,
if my mom is wearing them, I'm just definitely turn.
No, because Rihanna wears them.
Huh?
Rihanna wears them.
Rihanna?
Yeah.
You gotta show me the photo, man. You gotta pull up a photo. Because
Yeah,
when I see... So, okay, I see some women in some mom jeans and look like they ass is kind of vanished, and then they got this long ass torso and shit, and some of them they might have a little pudge game. I'm all confused when I look at it, whatever. I'm like, what's going on here, whatever, right? I'm like, no. And like if I see a girl on like another day or something like that, she's not wearing them, like, yes, don't fuck with those jeans again. Burn them bitches. Burn them shits when you go back home tonight.
Oh no.
Get some lighter fluid, flame on.
And when she had them on, she had game.
I guess. Not this way.
This is true.
Well, she didn't dress for you that day.
No. King Kenny. How long should a man get head for? Well, I guess in your case, how long should a woman give a man head for?
Really come?
Really?
Oh, well,
Isn't that the?
I was about to say,
Isn't that the purpose?
well, if she's not, I mean,
I want head to like get me to that level and then jump on. Maybe I like pussy that much. I want.
Well, you're still gonna come though, right?
Yeah.
So
But
it's still the same. You just choose to put it in the hole.
yeah, I guess so.
Yeah.
How about you, Smooth?
I wouldn't. That makes sense to me. I mean, to start
to finish.
Yeah.
So what if, okay, I know for me, maybe it might be the technique, maybe it might be the woman, but there was one time there was a movie going on too. That's why I don't fuck with the Netflix and chill shit.
Yeah, that might be a problem.
I don't fuck with Netflix and chill because I remember what movie was on, Limitless, the pill movie.
Yeah.
I was watching that and things was going on and I realized that the head was going forever. I'm like, and I looked, I'm like, poor girl. I done took in so much of this movie. I'm like, her job must
You
be
lost focus.
See, and that was just a bastard move on your part. Because her jaw was probably all sore and shit.
But that's why I tapped
She probably thinking to herself.
I'm like, let me beat it up, whatever. Because like, I don't know, me personally, if everything's going on and stuff, whatever, if I'm going to get head, it got to be from the side. I like it from the side. If it's straight up, whatever, I don't know what to do with my hands.
Side
I'm just gonna hold your hair. Like, no, if it's on the side, like, all right, if she's like on this side, and he's like gonna reach around and
then
rub
you can
clit.
mess with her.
I can play.
Yeah.
I can play. But that's what I'm saying. She's just like straight back there, like,
What's up?
Give her a back and neck massage.
A back and neck massage. This piece.
Give her a back and neck massage. I appreciate what you're doing. Let me throw my hands in here.
Yeah, just don't pat her on the head.
I mean, a couple Benny Hill paps.
Yo,
good job.
Yo, I bet it's gonna be a war. She gonna pop the dick out and cuss you like, what are you doing? What are you doing? Did you just pat me on my head? I'm done. I'm done. No, you finished yourself off.
You just tapped out.
Yeah.
There you go. You just tapped out.
You just tapped out. Was it cool, dude? What's a question you hate people to ask you?
Are you okay?
Really?
Don't I look okay to you? Is there something that's saying that I'm not okay? And if I look like I'm not okay, do I really want you to ask me if I'm okay?
Wow. Once again, folks, that's from the angry side of the Podical Sons, not the happy side like Sofa King Marvelous. Sofa King Marvelous is a happy man. That's just the disclaimer I'm throwing out there.
That's the disclaimer you're throwing
What the fuck? Where did that come from? That was dark, though.
I'm just saying, if I'm not okay,
So if I ask you, are you okay and stuff, whatever, you want to start gang throwing gang signs at me?
Probably your best bet would probably be, hey, you don't look like you're okay. What's wrong? Now, if you're observing me and you see that I'm not okay, that's what you should be asking. Not, are you okay? No, nigga, what do I look like?
What about you, Houston?
Got it.
What's the question you hate when people ask you?
If my sister's really my sister. Yeah, because she's dark skin.
Right, because you say your mom's
she's a
dark.
different shape and
She
all
has
of
like
that.
night and day.
Night and day. And
My pops and my uncle and stuff is like that.
It bugs
same
me.
mother, same father and stuff
Yeah,
like that, whatever.
Yeah.
My father, he light skinned, right? And
Light skin with freckles.
He light skinned with freckles.
Light skin with freckles.
Maybe that's the reason why I make peace with freckles and stuff.
There you go.
My pops.
Hey.
So I mean, like, he's light skinned with freckles, and my uncle and stuff like Uncle Bunny and stuff for their salute to Uncle Bunny. He dark skinned and stuff for their like me. So the funny thing too, if I go somewhere, people look at Uncle Bunny, they might say like, oh, you know,
Yeah.
your son?
Yeah.
He's like, no. And then when he tells like, you know, it's my father's son and stuff, whatever, he's like,
Yeah.
you sure?
Yeah.
Kid little kind of crispy. Like he was well baked in the oven and stuff, whatever
Yeah.
to be. But I mean, that's what it comes in the realm and stuff, whatever,
It
right?
happens.
The question I hate for people to ask me. I'm not dark like Psycho over there. But
You mean you like when they ask you how you doing? Are you okay?
no, because
Are you okay, Marv?
what a thing. I don't mind that. I'll play along, stuff have with it. I think the issue with me is that because so people that know me, they know I'm a reader. I like to learn. Whatever. I learned this word the other day and stuff. Like last year, somebody called me a maven. One that likes to acquire knowledge and learn and can constantly learn. That's me. That's part of the questions. That's my whole MO and stuff, whatever, right? I tell everybody I'm too stupid to be closed-minded.
Right.
So when I get quiet, I'm just kind of formulating other thoughts and stuff, whatever, other things and stuff I didn't seen, learned, you know, the previous conversation with marbles. I'm learning things,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
So if I get quiet and everything and stuff, whatever, I'm just thinking. And people have a problem with me being quiet. They're like, why are you so quiet? Because, you know, I'm a talker and stuff like that. And I mean, why are you so quiet?
Yes.
I'm like, the fuck? Am I not allowed to have a quiet moment?
Yes.
Like, you know, that's the question that gets me. It always gets me going. I'll be like, just chilling. Why are you so quiet?
Yeah.
Fuck.
Because you're supposed to keep it going, I guess.
But don't I get an off time? Can I get a little break? Like, no?
Not if that's what you portray and that's what they are expecting. That's why they say that. That's why.
Not when you're such a loudmouth.
Yeah.
Now they're gonna want to know why
you know I am a church mouse. Okay.
Now they want to know why you're so quiet. I don't know. It's okay for them to wonder why if I'm okay or not. But it's okay. They can't ask you if you're quiet. I don't.
Hey man, kick rocks over there, man.
I don't see what's going on. I don't see what's going on. I'm okay. You don't need to ask me. I'm okay.
All right, man. That's it, man. You got to say the sons for us and stuff this week, man. Lay it on us, man.
I could probably find one. Do you have one off by hand, or do you have any words of wisdom that you might want to participate and throw in and let us know about? And
Don't be shy.
Don't be shy, because they're gonna be listening out for you now. You know what I mean? You can't be on the show with your voice and your opinions and have them saying,
So if there are gentlemen out there,
there you go. There you go.
come at me.
Oh,
No.
Oh, somebody's throwing out ads. Okay,
Is that an ad? You can always be on my podcast.
It's not so for King Marvelous out here throwing out ads alone.
Okay. We out here throwing out ads.
Yeah. I got the t-shirt.
You got. Oh yes, I did.
I got
see the
gear.
t-shirt. I did see the t-shirt. I mean,
I'm gonna try and pre-launch it the same time as the podcast. And I have one for gentlemen.
You have one for gentlemen.
Yeah, gentlemen.
Okay.
It says gentlemen.
Oh. So the women say swag.
Yeah.
And the men it says gentlemen.
Yeah.
I think we're deserving of gentlemen t-shirts.
Of course.
I think we're
course.
we're deserving. I think we're
Yes.
deserving.
Of course.
I think not only that we're deserving, I think that people should, they should follow you on IG and get themselves prepared, man. I think you have a lot of good opinions that you share on your posts, and it'll be fun hearing your voice.
Yes.
Outside of our podcasts, you know what I mean, and really just jumping in full swing about it, because I think you've got interesting views and people want to hear what you got to say.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. All right, so I found a So Says the Sons.
Fire away, man.
And I think I kind of stole this one and then kind of remixed it from the time when we had when we were out on the show outing where we saw Nas and Beyonce, and she said something.
Beyonce, Mary J.
It was Nas and Mary J.
What?
I got Beyonce on the mind.
Nigga.
So all these lights.
We apologize once again.
The light
skin talking to Freckles.
The soft-spoken Sophie Marvelous likes to apologize on behalf of asshole over there. Continue.
Mary J. knows she loved me and I love her.
Mary J.
She loved me first.
Right.
She's the queen. The queen.
But off of what Mary said, and I kind of remixed it and I posted it. It only takes one letter to make a bitter situation better.
So say the Sons.
And if y'all don't understand that, write it out and then you'll see where the one letter changes.
If you're writing in English, if you're writing in another language, whatever.
Well then you might be screwed.
You might be screwed. Run it through Google Translate and then you'd be smooth like Botox.
And this might have no effect to you whatsoever because you're saying how does that one letter work? But
exactly.
that's all I'm gonna rock with the So Says the Sons. And again, I would like to just stress that this is past now our 50th episode. We're in the swing of things. Like us, love us, learn a lot more about us on our social settings, on our streaming services. There's a whole bunch where you can tune into, and YouTube, man, look out for some exciting videos. This, that, and the third. So Says the Sons, Sons on the Streets. We're all about that life, and we're taking things to the next level. And
Yup.
And with that being said, I mean, she wants a gentleman. We're hoping for her to make those same type of moves, man. And
yes, I do, and I'm gonna talk about it.
Yeah, definitely, man. Put your foot forward and step into the space, because it's
not only me. There's enough of us out here that want a gentleman, and we settle for the not so gentleman.
Yes, but it's not only you, but maybe you have the advice that needs to be partaked upon other women who think like you,
right?
And just may not have, you know what I mean? This is what I'm saying. So, yeah.
All right. Tell them how to find you.
On Instagram, She Wants a Gentleman _podcast.
Okay.
Or just look up Houston Blue. You can find Houston Blue on Facebook and Instagram.
Gotcha.
And then like either or the pages, or both pages. You know, I mean, like both pages. You ain't gotta just like one. You can like both pages.
You can like both.
Yeah.
Cool. That's it for the folks.
That's it.
All right. Thank you for listening to the Podical Sons. Remember the difference between stupidity and genius, that genius has limits. Peace and love, y'all. Take care.
Peace.
See ya.
The Podical Sons with Not Your Average Joseph and Sofa King Marvelous.